Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builders Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the IVES 511 BC-626. This is a Century Series decorative wide single coat hook. I have one removed from its packaging. This is a piece of brass. It's cast brass that has a satin chrome finish. That's where the 626 comes in. 626 means three things. It means it's made of brass, it's satin chrome plated, and has a clear lacquer over it just to give some protection to the hook itself. Okay. This is also going to include a what's called a hanger bolt, half machine thread, half wood thread. The machine thread goes down into the unit itself, and then from there you can attach this, to whatever type of anchor you need to. I suppose if you needed to put this into a lead anchor, which it certainly could be, it's a hook. I don't know that I'd want to use a plastic anchor with this. You would need to get yourself some threaded rod. I don't know that thread diameter, but if I was guessing, I would say 832 would be my guess. Don't quote me, but it's probably 832. If you need to know that, absolutely let me know and I'll reach out to the factory. Dimensions, overall projection, about 1 7/8 inches. Diameter, diameter of the stem about 3/4 inch. Okay, that area before it makes the turn there, about 3/4 inch. Overall width looks like it's about 11/16. Let's switch to the screen view and let's take a closer look at the supporting information for this IVES hook, along with documents and supporting documents for IVES as a company. Let's do that now. If you are enjoying this video, please click thumbs up or like, and also please consider subscribing to our channel. Let's move on to the rest of the video. Here is the item that we are looking at. Speaking of looking at it, let's take a look at some photos that I actually have. These are linked to down below. Just showing different perspectives of the item itself. This method of installing is very common with these, what are literally called hanger bolts. Hanger. Top view, bottom view. Okay. Now, let's take a look. There is a small amount of extended description down below, not very much. There's a link to the product brochure that's here. That's going to allow us to take a look at the decorative hooks and other items that fall under this sort of decorative hardware. This document is not new, as far as I know. It is, yeah, it's 8 years old by this point, by this time. I have no reason to believe that any of this material is discontinued. I don't get asked for it very often, but we stock a small amount. These hooks we probably stock. This Century hook we probably stock. And there's the 511C. Tells you it's made in polished available in polished brass, oil rub bronze, and then of course satin brass. The rest of this document will show you those other items that are under the Allegiant umbrella in terms of decorative hardware, whether it be IVES or Schlage. And that's all, just IVES or Schlage. There's no other names in here that I think relate, just those two companies. Okay. Now there is, let's take a look here. There is a link below this video as seen here to the manufacturer's page within our site, and when you click on that, you'll be able to pull up not only all of the IVES products that we sell by means of this horizontal navigation as seen here, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to their full product catalog, the most current one I generally keep in this area. For fun, we happen to have some really old archival catalogs. If you look about 3 or 4 inches up and then about 3 or 4 inches to the left, we've got a 1904 and an 1896 catalog. The name IVES is, for me, more known for window hardware, because back in the 90s, that's kind of what you knew. I mean, I don't mean the 1890s, I mean the 1990s. Pre, Allegiant, when they were still a standalone, when they were still known as a window sash lock, sash lifts kind of company, and other trim and auxiliary. Well, the name IVES is now very much associated with many components of the entire opening. Hanging devices, obviously trim and auxiliary, pivots, continuous hinges, standard commercial and architectural hinges as well. You can find all that in here. Let's wrap up this video on camera.
If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it.
Okay, the name IVES is synonymous with that material that I've mentioned, trim and auxiliary. They're under that Legion umbrella, which means they've got really great technical support like you will receive from Schlage, Von Duprin, LCN, Glenn Johnson, and all of the other Monarch, Falcon, Zero. Great tech support. Even, there are times, it's trim and auxiliary, so you may not have technical support questions, but you really will. They sell pivots. They sell continuous geared aluminum hinges, pin and barrel hinges. They even sell crash chains. So the question is, how do I install the crash chain? Yeah, you need somebody at tech support to be able to help you with that answer. It's obvious where they go on a door, but is it really obvious where your mounting points are? It's less obvious. IVES does a really great job. Any questions on the 511C or any other IVES product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you very much.
Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.